I'm going to be sharing with you some of my organization, and we are going to destash. Sometimes it has to be done no matter how painful it is. So I'm going to take you through some stuff, and you're probably going to be surprised about some of the things that I'm getting rid of. My most favorite shelves in my craft room because I can stack my machines. But not only that, you can stack anything you want on this shelf. It expands to give you the length that you need, and the width on this one is 8 inches. So with this, if you buy more than one, it's really cool because you can stack them on top of each other. So if you have more machines or extra storage, because when you stack up, you get a lot of extra storage. I bought the second one and I have it on one side of my island, and I'm going to show you how I have reorganized my island. And the thing that blew me away is because I ordered this off of the same link that I did my other one. So when I took measurements on this, it's no longer 8 inches wide. It's a whopping 10 inches wide. So you're going to get more surface area up here to stack things on. It makes it really great. If I want to get more markers and put up here, like I've got extra shelf space right here. So I have my ink pads and my blender brushes down on the bottom. And then I have all of my Copic markers. I do not recommend, if you are new to coloring your stamps or creating, I don't recommend this very expensive purchase. Don't do it. Get you some of these. They come in really big sets. They're amazing, and they will not leak out all over your projects like what these do. So this is my small caddy that I have on the side. It's got a little pull drawer. This is really nice to have. It's just a wire little caddy, and I've got my favorite black ink for my stamping, and then I have different kinds of scissors jammed in here, my favorites, and then I have glue right here, some stickles, some of my favorite pens, and then I have some of my favorite dies. On the main part of my island, this is always like this. You're going to see my glass mat. I've tried many. This is huge. This is a nice size to be able to create on. I have my favorite paper trimmer that always scores and cuts, and you never have to swap things out. It's on the same trimmer, and you can use them as you need. It's so perfect. I also have my favorite stamping platform. This has just been life-changing. It has not lost its sticky. Like, I can put a stamp on here and my project is held down while I'm stamping, and I don't even have to think about it. There's no magnets. It's just perfect. The other things on my desk right here that I keep close at hand is my stamping pressure tool for stamping, and then I have my little container right here that houses my stamp chamois, and they're dry at the moment because I need to re-wet them. But this does not get moldy or musty or anything. It dries out in here really quickly, so there's never any smell. The other side of my island is this shelf. This always stays. This has been phenomenal. It's one of my favorites in my craft room as well for storage. I have my die cutting machines. The Big Shot switch machine sits right beside of the Gina K Intri-Cut die cutting machine. So I've got electric and I've got manual, both right here on the same shelf. Under here I have my Cameo 5, and then the reason why I like my Cameo 5 setting here is because when I go to hook up the electrostatic mat to cut with this thing, there's plenty of room here for me to hook up that mat to it. So this works super great. I love this organization. Everything is within reach, and that's the most important thing in organization. You want to keep all your favorite items that you're going to use within reach, and that makes for easy cleanup as well. I also love this because on each side of this shelf there's little pockets right here, and it can hold different die cutting platforms for your cutting. And then I have one of my Cricut Joy mats right here, the Joy Extra mat. So this is a really phenomenal shelf to have in your craft room. I actually vaulted my desktop computer over here with it. When I found out that it was a wider footprint, that was amazing to me. Going from 8 inches to 10 inches, the company made this better than what it ever was before. I love it. It holds quite a bit of weight, so it holds my Mac so good. And then all I have to do when I'm going to use my computer, I can literally take the keyboard, take this, set it down here so my cats aren't messing with it. It becomes really nice and everything's put away. Right now I am charging my favorite craft room little handheld vacuum right here. This thing is amazing. It's got really good suction power and you just have to empty out the little dust cup on it. So it's right here just charging right now. And the reason why I vaulted this up is I needed a place for my eye paint machine. So this made perfect storage for all of that. And then I've got the paints over here as well. So this makes a nice area that I can use my eye paint machine. I destashed some stuff that was down here on this shelf to make room for the HTV Ront foam case heat press and then all the fun things that I am going to be sublimating. I'm going to be destashing my stuff on Mercari, putting it on there to sell because I just don't need this stuff anymore. These are the Diamond Press Marquee manual die cutting machine folders. I no longer have the Diamond Press Marquee. I had to throw it away. I literally had to throw away a die cutting machine. What happened is the top part of it got really sticky. And I have cats, so you can imagine what the top of it looked like. It was sticky and it was gross. There was no way to clean it. I could not get it clean, so I had to toss it out. So I'm left with all of these folders that I can't use, so it's going to be going on Mercari for sale. I'm also destashing the Crafter's Companion Guillotine paper trimmer. I have my paper trimmer over here that scores and cuts all in one. I'm using this all the time. I don't really need to cut a lot of stuff with this anymore. I have not used this for a very long time. It's literally been in a drawer and I have not used it. Next up is the Gemini foil press. It will come with the heat plates, designs, and all that. Everything's here. I just want someone else to love it because I use my glimmer machine to foil, so this is just sitting in my craft room being all sad, and I would rather find it a loving home that will use it, because these are good craft supplies that I have. It's just I've moved on to other things that I'm using, and I just need to free up some space in my craft room. This is going to be leaving my craft room. It's the Cricut heat press. Since I have the HTV Ront Auto 2 heat press machine, I don't have to use this anymore. I haven't yet decided if I'm getting rid of the Cricut mini heat press. This can come in useful for a lot of things, so I'm going back and forth. I'm just not quite decided yet, but if I decide to get rid of this, then it's going on Mercari. The Tim Holtz stamping platform. This is a good platform. I need to just clean it up a little bit, but I don't use it. I use my favorite stamping platform, and that's the stamping wheel. So I don't need this anymore. I have the Crafter's Companion stamping platform. This is a really good platform as well, but like I said, I found the stamping wheel and it's just been heaven ever since with that machine. The only thing with this, and I don't even know what happened, is it's got like, it seems like something dropped on it and melted 2 little spots on it right here, but that doesn't affect the usability of it at all, because for some reason the drops are on the actual outside of the platform, not on the actual inside. So this is a really great platform as well. But I've moved on to the stamping wheel, so I don't need this anymore. I am getting rid of my Misty. Since I use my other stamping platform, I just don't need it. This is the smaller one. I do have the medium one and then the scrapbook size one. I'm definitely keeping the scrapbook size one. I'm undecided about the medium size Misty, if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to sell it. I don't know yet, but I'm definitely going to put this on Mercari. I hope you enjoyed this video today. It's never an easy thing to do a destash, but sometimes it's just necessary. And so make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up on this video, and leave me a comment below. Have you destashed your craft room recently? It's not an easy thing to do. So leave me a comment below, and I hope you enjoy some Butters and Shorty clips. Butters, seriously, dude? Shorty, you love it? Is it your favorite, Shorty? You love the chair? Shorty, Shorty. Butters, are you gonna take a nap on my printer? You look sleepy.